Guys, please make it a point to join on time. It's already 9:02 and you're still joining. And
So can you give me just 2 minutes? I'm setting up the PPT.
okay. So Shaunak, Venkatesh, how was it yesterday? Tell us more about the workshop.
It went good.
Mm-hmm. How many hours?
So 3 hours, and there were like 12 students.
Okay. Very good. We saw the excitement that they were running behind the robot. So they managed to code it, right?
Yes, they managed to code it like in a box, as well as we taught them to like increase the speed and decrease the speed.
Excellent. Hope you're writing about this. Somebody is noting down this, right? You need to make a post about this. The first one, the post is not ready. Shaunak, you're supposed to share the post about the first workshop. For the website, right?
So I got
Aryan, once you're done,
disconnected.
you tell me.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Presentation is disabled.
Sai.
Right now, you have to give the permission for participants to share the screen, Peter. Pranav,
I gave it.
Yes.
Yeah, can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see you. It's great. Yes.
Just wait a minute. Okay. So, good evening. I'm Aryan. Today, I will present about FTC competition and things I learned from the courses taught. So, covering all these points shown, let's start with today's presentation. So, basically, what is FTC? FTC, also known as First Tech Challenge, is also a competition which helps us to develop skills related to programming and building a robot. It contains various games in which teams compete with each other with their robot. So, we have to build a robot to compete with other teams. How does the game work? Now let's see how does the game work. There are 60 cones, one for the red team and one for 30 for the red team and 30 for the blue team. The robot should pick up the cones and place it in a junction or a terminal. There are 3 stages of the game. Autonomous period, which is of only 30 seconds and is operated by using sensors. Driver control period, which is of 2 minutes and is operated by a driver. And the last stage is the end game, which is of 30 seconds and is also operated by the drivers. So what did I learn from the FTC session? I learned Onshape. It is used to make 3D models of any object. I learned to make and assemble various 3D models in Onshape. I found it a little bit difficult, but it was fun learning it. FTC Sim. Then I learned FTC Sim, which is a simulator used to simulate the FTC projects in a virtual form. This is one of my project I made using FTC SIM. It's a bit small, but you can tell it is a program. Then my contribution to the team. I haven't contributed anything huge to the team as my main role is in programming. So yeah, that's it for the presentation. Thank you.
Go back to your programming slide.
Yeah.
No, the next one. No,
Yeah.
this one. Yeah, can you tell me the first what it is doing?
Which, ma'am?
Yeah, first 5-6 lines. Till that milliseconds 30, you explain
Yeah.
what is there in the code. Yes.
So run opt mode is used in each and every program. It is like an important block. So call simulator dot wait for start
No, what does that
is
run off mode simulator does? It
yeah,
starts the program.
it
What
runs
actually the
the
role of that?
it starts the program.
Okay.
It starts the program. Then
Okay.
call simulator dot wait for start is means it if we press run, then only this program will work. The function of this
Okay.
block is that when we press the run button, it starts. Then
So in a
set
single
power.
program, can we have two run op modes? Means I can use that twice, the same command, or it is only once?
Which command, ma'am?
The
Run op.
topmost
Yeah,
command,
once.
only once, or I can use twice also. If I require
Yeah,
once more, I can use
we
it
can
second time also, or it's only once.
use it twice also.
So how that robot will be, then which program it will understand? You said this is the start of the program, right? If there are
Yes,
two
ma'am.
programs, then which will run first or which will run second?
The
Yeah,
program
because
which is
your role is as a programmer, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, continue. You
Okay,
can get answers for these questions later. Yes. Yeah.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Then
Then you are
should I
Actually,
setting the
try
explain?
power.
this. Yeah.
Should I explain the next block?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Next box.
So set power is used for setting the power to the motors. Like if it is if the left motor is given -1, then it will move forward, and if the right motor is given 1, that then it will move forward. So if this command is given -1 and 1, so
So
the car will go forward.
what are the values that motor left can take? Only -1 and +1.
Yeah,
But if I want to increase the speed, then how will I do it?
by using the target blocks. I've not used it in this code, but we can use it.
Huh. But -1 means how much speed that is means how many rotations per second or something, anything is. What does actually -1 or +1 signify? Because anyway, it is not 1 kilometer per hour nor neither 1 centimeter per second, right? So
So
what
my
that -1 and +1 signify in terms of the speed?
uh, I'm not sure about the speed, but the
Okay.
-1.
If you don't know, you can look for those answers and then get back. No issues.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Continue.
Then call simulator dot sleep is used to like stop the time for this is milliseconds. This is measured in milliseconds. So if we're at 30, then the program will stop for 30 milliseconds, and then start again.
Means whatever command was being given earlier, that will continue for 30 seconds, or robot will sleep for 30 seconds.
Robot will sleep for 30
Means
seconds.
it doesn't do anything.
Yes.
So you are asking it to go forward, but how much time? Where it
For
is
30
written?
milliseconds. 30 milliseconds. So it will go forward 30 milliseconds, then the power 00 means stop. So it will go forward for 30 milliseconds.
So it will sleep also for 30 milliseconds. It will go forward also for 30 milliseconds. So that will continue how many times?
Wait a minute. This sleep function is here. It is 30 milliseconds. So this is used for going forward.
So what
yeah,
does the sleep doing then?
this sleep is doing. This sleep is telling the robot that it should not stop earlier. It should stop only after 30 milliseconds. It is telling the robot that it should stop. The motors will stop after 30 milliseconds.
I don't think so. Can you check that? What are the options that simulator has? Wait for start, sleep, then
Wait for
call simulator. That function has how many, what you call, parameters, how many options it has, and what are those options? The call
the
simulator.
simulator ones.
The call simulator. In the starting command, you have used wait for start. In the second, you have used for sleep. So
we
how
will
many
be
other
running
options are
short
there?
of time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah.
can
Can I
get
say
back
You can take
to.
this.
Okay.
Yeah, Pranav.
Yeah, I don't think you're understanding that for when it robot is sleeping, if the motors were turned on before sleeping, the motors will stay on during the sleep.
During the sleep, motors will stay on. They don't do anything.
They
Okay.
don't change
Instead
their
of
value
stop.
basically. Sleep makes
Okay.
them not change their value, it'll just stay.
Okay. It's like a pause command.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go further. That's
Yeah.
it.
So, Aryan, so about your this thing, no, sim, you're designing a CAD. So you showed only one cup to us. Did you do more, or it was just a cup that you did?
It's just an example which I have given. Yeah.
Okay, you have done more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so you are answering the exam by def tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Certification.
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Well done. Yeah. Thanks. Anybody has any other questions for Aryan? Okay, let's go to the next one. Thanks, Aryan. Well done. Who's the next one now? It is
So me.
yeah. Go ahead, please. Aniket.
Hello. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Uh, so hello everyone. I'm Aniket and today I'll be telling you all my journey in FTC 2022-2023. So what I have learned. So in FTC, I learned to create. So I learned computer-aided designing, on which in on-chip we can make different robots and we can like simulate them virtually. So this is just a demo of what I have made. So here I used extrude. First I do the 2D model of that. Then I extruded it and added a chamfer to make the edges fine. So these are my contribution. I had contributed in making various logos. Also, I and Samyan will be planning a robotics workshop which will be held by 15 to 18 December. It will be on 18 in our school, and we will be teaching the students the basics of electronics, like about Arduino and various type of sensors. Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks, Aniket. Well done. So why did you decide to do the letters in extrusion? What was the idea behind?
Sir, actually, I had done this at 7 p.m. and I thought I wanted to make like the whole logo which was selected for the team in the on shape, but I thought this will be better to make it faster. Then I forgot to add that robot which was in our main logo, that India
Okay.
flag.
Anyways, it's a good attempt. It looks nice also. So you tried something innovative. So I like that. You also submitted a good amount of logo designs, but I don't see any FTC sim.
Yes, actually, I have not learned it. Only the first level I have understood, but some are remaining. So I will cover it up.
Okay, so this is what happens. Okay, so maybe you are busy. So see, you guys, if you are
So
missing
by
out some,
Monday, I will be covering it up. Means
yeah,
by
so please
Sunday.
talk to your other teammates because some of them know better. Know better means they have
Okay.
practiced more. So please do not fall behind because it's
Yes,
going to get more and more
Samyam
difficult
was
as you
helping
go
me.
ahead. So do not be left behind now. That is why I'm asking you all to present so that you know where you are.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, well done. I like your presentation, Aniket. It's good. You
Thank you.
did good submissions and you were a little innovative in your presentation also. Okay. Anybody has questions for Aniket? Okay, we have the last presentation, I think, of Avanish, whom I told to resubmit yesterday.
Yes.
Avanish? Yeah.
So can you see my?
Not yet. Yes, we can see now. We just explained yesterday what you missed out. This you have explained already yesterday.
So I had missed out on showing
Yes,
what I have
showing.
done.
Yes.
So first in CAD, I have tried. First, we had done the mug,
Mm-hmm.
and then I tried making like a model of a camera.
Mm-hmm. So how did you extrude this camera lens?
So what I had done for the camera is first I started off with the rectangle,
Mm-hmm.
and I had extruded, and then I had used shell to like carve out the inside. No, I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't used shell actually. I had just extruded it, and then I created a plane where the front side of the camera is, and I sketched out a circle there and extruded the circle. Then I made a shell inside, and I used fillet to make the edges smoother. And on top, actually, I had added a button with extruding a rectangle and used chamfer. And actually, behind the camera, there's like a screen platform which I had also extruded.
Nice. The button idea is nice. Yeah, go ahead.
But button is on the left side of the camera.
A small error. It's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
It's a left-hander camera.
Then in FTC, this is just a couple of codes that I had done, and is one of the codes. Basically, what this code does is the robot starts on the other side, and set power motor left, motor right -1 actually runs the robot in reverse, because usually motor left is -1, that is forward direction. And then then the second power command is just to guide the robot to its final destination. Most of the journey is done by the first power command. That's about it.
Just go back to the programming block.
This page.
Yeah, yeah. So there's nothing in the do. Are you sure this program works?
Yes, sir.
What is supposed to do?
So robot starts actually from the other side shown in the picture, and it has to go to the flag.
So this must be exercise 1, I think so. Sim
No,
1.
sir. This was, I think, exercise 4 or 5.
In 1, no? There are 3 phases, no? In that 1, it might be 3rd or 4th.
So I didn't.
Have you managed to do all the levels?
Yes, sir. I've done all the levels of movement and learning the.
Okay, good.
Can you show the levels of movement?
Avnish, please explain. Okay, Prerna, you are asking something?
Yeah, can you show the levels of movement, Avnish, and especially the last one?
Yeah, just give. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the 10th one.
Okay, good. Well done. Thanks, Avnish. So,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, well done. I hope everybody has done the daily diary entries. So I wanted to ask if anybody is willing to teach basic Scratch programming to someone. Then
Yes, sir.
there is one learning there's one learner who wants to learn. So if anybody wants to be a teacher, then
Sir,
Sir,
can I
I
answer?
can.
who said first?
Aniket.
Aniket said first. So we have Taksh. Taksh, you have Aniket as well as Shaunak who is willing to volunteer. So you
Okay,
can
sir.
pair up with either Aniket or Shaunak to take some classes. You can schedule a convenient time.
Okay.
Should be okay, right, Taksh? That way you'll be able to catch up quickly.
I
Yeah.
know how to code Scratch, but like I didn't attend the first meeting of this, so I didn't know how to code on this as well.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So Aniket could help you with that also. Wherever you are stuck. So what I'm saying is, see, do not remain silent. If anybody is getting stuck somewhere, everybody in this group can help each other. If you do not ask, for example, Taksh asked me and now we are solving the problem. So Taksh will not be stuck anymore. Otherwise, he'll be stuck somewhere. Right? So please do not feel bad to ask or do not be ashamed to ask. We are all here learning. Nobody is an expert here. We are all in learning. Yeah. Any other questions or you can end for today? Who is presenting tomorrow? Who is presenting? As per the
So I'm
list?
presenting.
Aditya, right?
Yes, sir.
And?
I part.
Okay, fine. Fine then. See you all tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you and good night.
Good night, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.